birds come in. Sounds like I see seats in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle. LAD logo the tag. I go in back of the. They all from that. My diamonds, they all look at. This, that. I go to bed on back. I got the beam in the flats. I got it in the back. Haters, they talk the chat. They stop on the walk from that. I'm a K-back. 100K. I found out where you lay at. I got the lurking and they hate cats. Pockets stay fat. I got the from the block and they spamming, they know what banks at. I got the work on the avenue, they know what tanks at. I got the live in the mansion, they know what that. I got some that's up in the jungle, they know what that. I came on top of the building, yeah, my we had a plan. We came on top of the building, yeah, my we never ran. Down there, thought that I had a fan. Oh, hey, any 10 o'clock, got a flight out, yeah, I'm going back out to Japan. I got 2 Billy truck and a bitch door with a land. Bruce Wayne, I'm Batman. Batman, I'm best man. I got my best man. I got my. I go to hotels when I step out, yeah, your boy got a doorman. I go to nightclubs with a. Yeah, they call me the madman. I ain't no madman. I just go crazy, man. Ball hard, can't face, man. Choppers, rip wasteland. This what happen when you give it a taste life, then you give it a wasteland. This what happens when you give it a fake life, and then the ape in. I live with birds come in. Sounds like I see seats in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle shit. I live with birds come in. Sounds like I see seats in there. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the. I got a girl, Brad. She go to battle shit.
It's one of them ones, man. You just in the car, man. It's like when you in the car, you just think about everything, man. Definitely when you by yourself and you just cruising on the highway, man. Yeah,
This is Madden 19. I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. On tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the New York Jets and the Madden Elites. Kickoff is moments away, so let's get you out to our commentators. And standing by for the call are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the New York Jets and the Madden Elites. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Ooh, with a juke. Shifts by him. Accelerating, and off he goes. 20. And he will have a touchdown. Patrick Peterson with what will be called a 107-yard return. And the Madden Elites have taken the early lead. So a heck of a... Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he cuts right sideline and some room to go. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game.
There's no doubt that's how every team wants to start a game, return the opening kickoff for a touchdown. But I'm just wondering, did emotion get in the way of decision-making there by trying to go for 2?
Well, Thursday in the meeting, they told us we want to be aggressive, and I just kind of brushed that off because everybody says it. Apparently they meant it. Unfortunately there, they couldn't get the 2-point try.
No doubt that they meant it, but they were unsuccessful there. I think the best play would have been to kick the extra point and keep that momentum going.
Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. And he powers his way up past the 30. The All-Pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
McCown to throw on second down. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really obvious play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football.
And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
On the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against them on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Until the ball moves.
And a penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long. Working from the gun, McCown. He's got it. This is Bilal Powell. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football.
In NFL history, the great Tom Brady.
I can't help but admire the career Tom Brady has had. The numbers are off the charts. The Super Bowl championships and rings, we know that they are incredible. But how about the durability? Had one season that he missed, most of that season because of a knee injury. The rest of the time, he answers the bell and wills his team to victory more times than not. And we keep hearing from
Gronkowski's going to go. Past the 20, 10, and put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Touchdown. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was, because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
And they're going to get it. That one's caught. 16-0. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
So the football going back over to the New York Jets. Want to assess this past season, 4-12. And don't get mad at me, Jets fans, but that's now double-digit losses and a last-place finish in 4 of the last 5 seasons. So why are you laughing?
I'm laughing how you tried to keep the Jets fans going on there.
They're a passionate fan base.
Well, the last 2 head coaches have been defensive-minded guys, Rex Ryan to Todd Bowles. Both of them had their pockets of success. Bowles almost went to the an offensive-minded coach to take over with Sam Darnold as their young quarterback. Double, and this guy has just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Throw left side to the tight end Walford. And to the 42-yard line. Yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally
and a loose football. But I think a jet. Was able to recover, and they'll keep possession thanks to a heads-up play.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. Here's Lachlan Edwards now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. With a new set of downs. The Madden Elites heading back onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 22 and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of.
Back to the ground, this time with Bell. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving him a whole lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
Wide open receiver complete. And this results in 6. Touchdown. Julio Jones, 33 yards. And the Madden Elites, they extend their lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his... Now look out, Rodgers. Lost the football. And he'll advance no further, so he can't bring it back for 2, but the extra point attempt is unsuccessful.
Well, that 2-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people can't see this, but you've got a ball in your hands now, and you've got the thing locked in pretty well. You've got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. It makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you had run that play, you would not have fumbled. I can tell you that.
Maybe. New York set to take the field. They've had it. It's not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
And now McCown's throw for Curse is incomplete. Well, with that incompletion, Charles, a big story, as it always is come January. Head coaching changes around the NFL. If you count the situations in Cleveland, in Green Bay, that's 8 openings all told.
And that's about the number people were starting to predict somewhere around mid-season. I think out of all of them, the Marvin Lewis situation in Cincinnati, he had been there for 16 years. Many thought he might stay, but it seemed like it was a mutual deal where he decided to step down. But out of all of them, there may be 1 or 2 that may recirculate within the league and be a head coach at another spot.
Tough for Steve Wilkes after just one season to be let go.
Yeah, that doesn't happen very often in this league.
And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Von Miller in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Brady. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Shifts by him at the 25. And now running right through it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
This will be their first trip to the red zone. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Brady now to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Now it's Hunt. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Brady going to throw. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. 2nd and goal, the lone man of the backfield, Le'Veon Bell. He's going to get it running right. Stops short, down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut.
And this will be a touchdown. A great play there. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Madden Elites, they extend their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the posts. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
Did the same. It smelled terrible. McCown now on 1st down. And that's incomplete. The big tight end, Clive Walford, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Now that we sit in the postseason, let's talk about some of these awards we've been hitting on all year, Charles. MVP, what do you think?
Well, I think it's going to come down to Patrick Mahomes, the quarterback at Kansas City, Drew Brees, quarterback New Orleans, and Aaron Donald, the defensive tackle for Los Angeles Rams. I ultimately think that Mahomes wins this award. I think he distanced himself late in the season from Brees, and it's hard for a defender to win the MVP.
Rookie of the year, Barkley, or does Mayfield have a shot?
Personally, I would give it to Barkley because he's been there all 16, but Mayfield made Cleveland relevant. put them in a position where maybe we were even talking about the playoffs. And, boy, the excitement level has really ramped up. I would not be surprised at all if he walked away with the award.
Lastly, what about Coach of the Year? Does Frank Reich have a shot after starting 1-5 in Indy?
He should be in that conversation, shouldn't he? But I think ultimately it comes down to Matt Nagy in Chicago and Anthony Lynn with the Los Angeles Chargers. I think Nagy's going to win it because the Chargers were picked in preseason to actually win their division or contend. The Bears were not.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. McCown looking to throw. Caught the tight end Walford. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On 1st and 10, here's McCown. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. McCown incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with McCown. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And a throw on 2nd down by McCown falls incomplete. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down. Throwing is McCown on 3rd down. Walford's got it. Complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Brady going option left. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Looking downfield for Jones. That's caught inside the 20. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play there. 53 yards.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he's gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. And it's a touchdown. Le'Veon Bell taking it in from 2 yards out. And this offense is running away with this one.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
And all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And this play is not going to work. He's out of bounds, well shy of the goal line, and the try for 2, unsuccessful.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody didn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No. Okay.
So McCown comes up as the Jets have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's McCown. Brought in by Walford, right side. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league.
Pressure comes, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On 3rd and long, it's McCown. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Now Brown. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. The Madden Elite's offense trotting out again. They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
I know every time we watch Le'Veon Bell play, we think about him making people miss the hesitation move. But you remember, he came out of Michigan State as a bruiser and a thumper, and he still has those capabilities.
At 225 pounds, an underrated part of his game. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Tremaine Johnson that time there to force the incompletion. Well, while we have a second, let's look ahead of the divisional round of the AFC. Of course, Indianapolis and Kansas City kicking things off. And Charles, the Colts 4-0 all-time versus KC in the playoffs. They're becoming a pretty trendy pick.
They really are, and a lot of it is because of the strength of their offensive and defensive lines, not to mention how Andrew Luck is playing in his comeback season here in 2018. But Kansas City, the #1 seed, they're seeking to break that trend of losing games in the playoffs at home that they shouldn't. This is another opportunity with Patrick Mahomes leading the way.
Speaking of losing games in the playoffs, Phillip Rivers and the Chargers 0-7, including the playoffs against New England with Tom Brady at quarterback. Can they stem the tide?
This is their opportunity. No better chance for the Chargers to get it done.
And he will score. It's a touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And this offense continues to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. Welcome back live to Orlando, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So McCown comes up as the Jets have it 1st and 10 at the 40. Shotgun here for McCown. Dumps off to Powell. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. Well, where do you find that one in the playbook, Charles?
You don't. You absolutely don't. And sometimes what happens is guys want to make a big play, and they turn it into a really bad one. Sometimes you're best just to cut your losses and go down. I hope we don't see another play like that. I'll guarantee you the offensive coordinator, he's going to get his play sheet. He can't find it either.
Yeah, big loss there on the pass completion.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Madden Elite's offense coming back on the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now Brady. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. He got 29 yards that time.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Brady now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. A give to Bell. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
After the penalty, it's Bell. Bell so light on his feet.
Holding offense.
David DeCastro, the former first-round pick out of Stanford, gets the flag. Throwing now is Brady. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The penalty set him back. Now a big play moves him forward. It's 2nd down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some money.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And it's a loss of 7. Well, there's 2 sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Henry Anderson in there to get him for a loss of 9. And that'll lead to 4th down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs, None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
And he will have a touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And this offense is running away with this one.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes, carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Jets offensive unit ready to get going here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, here's McCown. Now he'll be hit from behind, and he is landed on hard.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
On third down, that's Powell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
On first down, McCown. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Now McCown, and his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse, and it's third down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter? And continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time.
They were really good on the last drive. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Brady going to throw here. To the right side, it's Kelsey. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Julio Jones, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And this offense continues to pour it on. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
Throwing on first is McCown. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab it, and that'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent, and how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column, too.
Look like bridesmaids, and they all look like this. He makes sure he. Why this? Gonna look at my snap. I take your man and I won't give him back. I just walk into the booth and attack. I hit this guy in the roof will collapse. I've been broke my whole life. I have no clue what to do with these racks. Baby lay, race snatch, back, straight back. Got lips like Angelina, belly truck tangerine. Jumping on my, that's why they call it trampoline. Babe, like a Monday, go rock.
Select the team you want to join.
That's just reply. I say, babe, it's a. He said it's a. Them pretty. You look like Beyonce, looking like money back, money back, money back, money back, money.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the right.
And I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway, looking like money back, 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 money back. With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids, and they all gang, so don't be talking sideways. Salty, they sodium, they jelly, petroleum, always talking in the background, don't never come to the podium. Chef Cardi B, I'm up, I see you like the again. Why you was sleeping on me? I make 40 bands by 4 p.m. Baby, take it. my name in your mouth. I do the Maybach on Monday, Ferrari Friday. This is sweet Saturday, that's just what I say. I say, bet it's a, he said it's a. Them pretty, you look like Beyonce, looking like money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, yeah, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front, I got it behind me, and I park my Bentley truck on my Versace driveway, looking like money back, 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 woo, money back, money back, money back. With me pretty too, they look like bridesmaids, and they all gang, so don't be talking sideways, sideways, sideways.
When you're 30,000 feet up, what you think of? Oh, I hated knowing that my thoughts would turn to dream, cause I never knew I'd get my chance to link up. Oh, I tell you all of this unusual to me. Swear I came from the bottom, flappers living, walking dead on. Put your favorite rapper's name up on the headstone. Big for the cheese and you're dead wrong. Propaganda set the standards in the tear down.
Throw it back, yeah, I'm born to. It's talking, it's hustling me where I'm at. I'm living how I want now. No reason to look out, it's clear to see. All eyes on me for 100 degrees. Who am I? Ruthless, easy, does it. In public, hated to love it. The underdogs with liquor swabs. It was written in my diary to start a war. I'm feeling infamous, immortal with my technique. A revolutionary shining with diamond teeth. Young Don Cartagena, excuse my demeanor. This the glamour life, you still not a player. You ain't half as nice. I'm born again, life after death. I made the sacrifice, I'm super duper fly. Used to keep them hypnotized. I said my name is Juice, America's most. Ain't no half stepping, see you at the crossroads.
Money over on my headstone. Here lies young, getting paid for. Never take a loss on my headstone. Only take a when I'm dead. I became 3 times on my headstone. Been from the cradle to the grave. Now your favorite rapper name on the headstone. Too late, he already lived. It was written in the children's story. Their life's a so what you want? Every day I struggle with it. Only God could jump me slipping. I'm infinitely big through the genesis. Dead presidents, drop a gem on them. On earth, these the last days. Throw your get money, quiet storm. Have a thoughts. For the cream, renegade. For the money, only green is the. I'm a player on the late night tips. So these see the prototype. Fingertips, reservoir dog. Check the skull, ignorant. Can I live? Still film it, kiss to death, forever taking that. Three boys in the Cadillac.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Shame on the three boys in the Cadillac. Grave digger. Money over on my headstone. Here lies young, getting paid.
Kick your season off by starting your first game.
Only take a when I'm dead. I became 3 times on my headstone. Been from the cradle to the grave. Now your favorite rapper name on the headstone. Too late, he already lived. Right now I'm on the edge, so don't push me. Troublesome since 96. You a shook one, Reeves and all the ledge. I'm your. What's that? I smell. Let me count my.
All right, get moving, men. I don't want to see anyone walking around. Winners do not walk. That's a sign of the police. I mean, because Earth.
This is it. The gold standard. We are going for gold.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. The game is really starting.
Kick your season off by starting your first game.
Chains shine bright like daytime. Stack big bread like waist high. I don't do lanes. Little watch out like 2 chains. I done swerved in a new lane. Bang at the crit, do things. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah, no it ain't. They ain't talking cash, so I did the race. NASCAR with the pace, feed you water on the chain. Get no love where I'm from. When I'm on the beat, I make it thumb. I need that bread like every crumb. Came up from nothing, made a sum. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On second down, it's Bell. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback.
He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They're going to look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup. And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
This is caught by Antonio Brown. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they could...
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advanced Week to get to your next game.
Get the message like a secretary, boy, I'm legendary. When I'm dead and buried, still be kicking flavor in the cemetery. Trap music originator, fresh off of my hiatus. Yelling you to all my haters, they skywalk, I'm Darth Vader. But promise I don't give a about them, let them out anywhere till a million need matter. Yep, like in the Kango enter. New Cadillac with an all-go hammer. Long as I remember how to Atlanta, I can give a about a dog. Cause used to getting things from a text, so I count setting numbers in the hood, do what I say, do. Tell break bread, a fake dead, a bit that hate that. 50 million a year, that make that middle. You vote for Trump, see me outside, well, you know what's up. I ain't hearing no peace talk, ain't funny, no hee-haw. Like a Black Panther weak to the teeth, try me weak. Swear to God, I could have been Freddie Gray. Or Mike Brown getting down with a on me and a half a blame me by Sandra Bland. Listen, boy, you're challenging with the running man. I would challenge with a hand. What you see before you, what they told you.
shows, big bang rolls, cash. Now she go, whole gang in the field, we don't do bleachers. Pocket splitters, don't think I'm ready. You got that sweat. Don't want no, they pull up with they out. It's times three, this how it go. Park $1 million at the we gon' make 'em eat that until we go. Eat it up. Rich straight to the top floor. More PJs and flash. Cash in the walls, hollow. Your money too small, Mike. Superstars out. Brand new cars. We by the bar now. Swaying doors now. Now smash. Chats and goals. Tax.
Hey, we all in this thing, know what I'm saying? We Gucci. What's up, you guys? Hey. What's up, you guys? Yup, we playing Madden. What's up, you guys? Hey. What's up, you guys? Yup, we playing Madden. Bro, he sucks. Dang. Let's go. Wide open. Oh yeah! Touchdown! Touchdown! I eat those! Yum, 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 yum. Let's go! Oh yeah! Touchdown! Touchdown! I eat those! Yum, 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 yum. Let's go! Hey. Hello? 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 I'm coming to your thing from a different account. Hello? Oh, I'm like, who's Serenity? Hello? Hello? Brianna, why you say it boring? Why you think it's boring? Serenity! Damn, Brie. I know, cause I'm scoring us. You're a god. I am a god. Oh, Brianna, you know people can hear you talk. I know, cause I'm scoring us. I am a god. Yeah. Oh, Brianna, you know people can hear you talk. I know, cause I'm scoring us. Hey, Brianna. You sitting there watching the stream? Hey, Brianna, donate $5. Boy. Don't Give me $5. Donate $5. Donate $5, Brianna. I just play. Hey, Stream, we don't do that. Hey, Stream, we don't beg for money. We just earn it. You know what I'm saying? This team sucks. Dang. Come on, y'all. Pray in the chat for me. Pray in the chat for me. Pray in the chat. Dang, yo. Come on. You're garbage. You're garbage. You're garbage. Dang. Oh, look yourself. I'm gonna. Ready, down, set, check, set, go. Easy money, wide open. Don't stop, Bree. You're ugly, Bree. Who's this?
They get a free ASMR video and a gameplay.
What are you eating, Bree? What are you eating? Some hot fries. Bro, I thought you was making real pizza, not no pizza rolls. I thought you was like making like a real like deep dish pizza or something.
I am, but not right now. Come on, maybe pork chops later.
Let's go! I score, baby. You watching my stream still? I work hard every day. I work hard every day, yeah. Brianna, you ugly. Hey, Brianna, you ugly. Everybody should know you ugly. Brianna, you ugly. Ooh, 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 you are.
You look like Uncle Tree.
Look like your name should be. Look like
your name should be Shabakadu.
Look like your name should be iridocyclitis. Brie, why aren't you watching no more? I can see it says 0 people watching.
Cause I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to add people.
Brie, nobody want to see. Nobody wants you as a friend. They think you ugly.
First of all.
No! No! I work hard every day. I work hard every day. You suck! You suck! Dang! You suck, bro! Brianna! See, that's why I want a PlayStation webcam. That webcam I have, it doesn't work for the PlayStation. So I can record my face as I'm like streaming or something.
That's gay.
Wow, Brianna, you know you're live on the stream, right? People can hear you.
Motherfucker.
You know, Bubba said he will subscribe.
He don't even be on whatever.
He be on Facebook.
Exactly.
I can't even snap the ball.
Wait, how do you go back? Oops.
Bruh. What? What's up, young dagger ankles?
What's up, young dagger booty? Oh, just so you know, he's live on YouTube.
Yay, we Gucci.
Oh my god, my stomach hurts.
I work hard every. It's the make hunt.
Franchise versus Packers. That doesn't even make sense.
What is you keep running for? Dang, you slow. This guy is slow. Oh, grata, look yourself. Hey, Brianna.
Change your about me, your bio, cause you put it as Ningo.
What? Where's that?
Spell it Ninja.
Where'd I put that at?
In your bio about me.
Where does that say that at? On YouTube? On the stream?
On your PlayStation.
Oh. Let's go. I won. Brianna.
Don't nobody care, bro.
Did you know I won my football game? Baby, I need you, baby. Who's watching?
Not me, cause it keeps on echoing to you singing, and I don't want to hear it.
Wait, I know I'm echoing. Who's watching? I think it's young dagger ankles. Ooh.
He's not watching. He's watching Fortnite. That is gay.
Ooh, it's the musical Madden though.
In the neighborhood.
Brianna, you ugly.
You stink and your breath stink and your breath hot, so I don't know why you talking about ooh, bars A.
Brianna, don't make me get on your head in front of all these people that's watching.
There's nobody watching.
Yes, it is. It's over 2 million. It just glitches on your screen. I'm dead serious. Oh, what's up, Swagger P? What up, Swagger? I see you liking the chat. Okay. Brianna, I'm just playing. Brianna, I want to fight you, Bree.
Oh, I only ate 3.
What do you mean? Look how skinny you are.
I'm in 6.
Oh,
I'm just playing. I'm tall.
You wish.
I am tall.
Hey, huh? No, you're not. I'm taller. What are you talking about? Hey, I'm taller than you. No, you're not. I'm taller. What are you talking about? You hear this, Bree? No, you're not. I'm taller. I'm taller than you, Bree, your ugly self.
You're ugly.
Oh,
black.
Why you bully me?
The freak.
We gotta.
How your ugly self go?
My mom picking up Jordan right now.
Jordan stink.
You stink too? I'm talking about my sister.
That was my cousin.
If I talk about your sister.
Talk about Naya, she gonna fight you.
Hey, I'm not gonna talk about Naya. On live. We live, I'm not gonna talk about her.
you win in real life, though.
Brianna, be quiet.
Bet you win in real life, though.
Bet.
Isaiah, go back to the freaking lobby. I'm just waiting here by myself.
Brianna, watch my life. What a love, though. Oh, baby. My mom and JoJo's here. They just got back.
Your stinks.
Your breath stinks.
I'll fight somebody for her.
I'll fight somebody for you.
I don't know about you.
I'll fight some. What? Dang.
I'm just playing.
I'll fight somebody for you, Brianna.
That sounds gay.
What? But you the one that just said it though. Where the love though?
Come on, so I can get to tier 12.
Why do you want to go to tier 12 so bad? You really want that emote?
I mean, 14. I'm already on. I already passed 12.
So you're on tier 13?
Uh-huh.
How many more battle stars do you need?
What is that?
Never mind.
Oh, 9.
9? You slow.
Nobody's playing with me.
I wouldn't want to play with you. I'm just playing.
Shut up.
Brianna.
Free.
Let me get on your head. L 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like a hairline on silk.
You didn't even got edges.
I'm not a girl though, so it's like. So like, I can't have it. Well, I don't. I can't have edges because I'm a boy, so it's like.
You said you're white.
So I'm a boy. What? Brianna, go to the stream.
I can't have edges because I'm white.
Are you slow? You got to be the.
I'm so full. That's why I'm skinny now. At least I'm not extra skinny.
I know. If it was extra skinny, you need to go to the doctor.
Exactly. I would need to go to.
Oh, Georgia got McDonald's? I don't care. I got Fabulous. What'd you get from McDonald's? Big Mac? What? Chicken nuggets? What?
No cheeseburgers. I'll fight her.
Oh, Jojo, Brianna said she'll fight you.
Why?
Because you got McDonald's.
Oh well.
She said, oh well.
And I got a coffee.
She said she got a coffee. Brianna.
I'm just playing Madden.
Jojo, I'm live right now. So people can hear you in the background, so be quiet.
Tell them I didn't.
Brianna. And Jojo got a coffee. I'm just playing. You got a double cheeseburger with the mac sauce? Oh. I still got my Fabulous in there. I barely ate. Hey, Mom. Mommy, look, I'm live. Mom, I'll be in here, Mom. I really. Hey, stream. We can get a touchdown out of this stream. Brianna. Alright, stream. Let it shine. Let it shine. Oh, ha! I'm coming.
Yeah. Kind of. Yes. Yes. I'm actually gonna wait till I got find my shoe. I'm gonna eat my burger. And what'd you give me? Joe, what'd you give me? What? What'd you give me? I'm just going to got my food now. I just sleep so early. Stop commenting first, early. I'm just gonna delete it. Stop commenting first, early. I'm just gonna delete it.
Hold on, stream.
I'm playing. You can't be wearing that with your rolls. You can't be wearing that with your rolls.
This spot was absolutely pitch black. Once we get on the island, we hear a lot of cans getting kicked around, and as we head towards where these sounds came from, we see the fire pit with no flames whatsoever. Only seconds later, there is a blazing inferno in the fire pit. Who or what started this fire? There is no one else on this island. There are no other boats, and we are in the middle of nowhere. 35 minutes later, Billy and Pedro finally arrive on the Trocadero, and it's time to start our official investigation.
You might have to look on the other side.
We have Don Julian's very good friend sister at base camp. Around my shoulder, I am carrying the world-famous Harold the Haunted doll that has cursed many people and has even been said to kill people. I am going to take Harold to the shed where the other possessed dolls are located to see if it triggers a reaction. This is something I feel I shouldn't be doing, as the psychic also told me earlier. The moment you realize your half bath needs your full attention. Shop loads and get 35% off select Apple faucets.
Look at on my bill. 4:45. I know. I'm just gonna take me a shower.
Eyesight with pre-collision braking. Standard on the Subaru Ascent. Presenting the all-new Subaru Ascent. Love is now in the cabin. Oh, I never did that. Nomad Hotel from hundreds of websites worldwide to find the ideal hotel for you. Hotel Trivago.
Grubhub is a delivery app that lets you order any food.
I think the shirt might actually be too big.
So you can order this, or this, or maybe a little bit of this. Order from over 85,000 restaurants nationwide. Grubhub. Restaurants delivered.
How does it look?
Free.
What?
Free.
No? No, tell me. I want to know.
That's right. TurboTax free is
You look
free.
buff.
Free.
But I'm not going to my hair. This is having my hair ready.
Carry one out for $7.99 every day. This is a free topping handmade pan pizza from Domino's, and now you can also carry one out for $7.99 every day. This is
I think I'm going to part of differently at first.
Want to save money on pet food and supplies? Shop online at Chewy.com. When I shop at Chewy.com, I know I'm getting an amazing deal.
Look what I did.
I save on my dog's food, their treats, their toys. At Chewy.com, you'll always find low prices on your favorite brands. Plus, you get fast, free 1 to 2 day shipping. I'm current for Chewy. I have $4 and Chewy pays. I just found my dog's food for less than what I buy in the store. I love Chewy.com.
They're trash.
20% off your first order. And you fast,
You're only getting one hand to one barbecue sauce.
Yeah, it was really part to the side.
warm up your whole winter days with hot deals
I look
during
crazy.
Aries winter warm-up.
Look at your hair.
No, I got a
This
crown.
bundle, or even this GE washer and dryer, with no credit needed and free delivery incentive. Plus, this hot offer from January 11th to the 15th. Just $1 when you start at lease-to-own, and then no payments until February 15th. Visit a participating store
Mom, I can't find your shoe.
and enjoy Aries
No.
winter warm-up.
Can't find your shoe.
How does it look?
Oh, wow, you two are gonna have such a great trip. Yeah, have fun. And to you, we will.
No.
It looked good, but it looked bad in the face. I don't want to be green. That's the
plan and that's
No, I'm asking
I don't want to be green.
No, I want to say it.
I'm going to be running with the kid and I'm going to be like, ooh, look good. Or, what the heck? Who doesn't got a house like that? It's like, this. Excuse me. This. You can look at those with this.
It does.
No, ask Granny. Did you ask Granny?
I'm asking you. I'm asking you. No, you don't have to bring me an answer for your opinion. It don't look right.
Let's see Granny's opinion, bro.
She said it was true.
And that still has me shaking off. And the psychic has gotten so much stuff right.
Like, look, what? It looks good, but it doesn't at the same time. You get me? You feel me?
My kids don't like it. Oh, people please don't like it. My kids don't like it. Jordan said I look buff.
You do look buff, though, man. You look like you do look buff, you look like you're walking like this, man.
That's because your head looks so little in it. That's cute. Don't let that trick you. You look buff. I'm not even mad at him.
Y'all, we back stream. Bree.
Yeah.
Bree. You playing Fortnite?
Yeah, I am.
I'm about to close Madden for my stream, and I'm gonna plug in